Hello, fellow simmers. It's Samuel Beeman of BLS here, and I'm here to talk to you about the routes that are going to be released by British Locomotive Studios. So enjoy the video. And yeah, first of all, I'm going to state that I have got a brand new computer and it's fantastic. State of the art, brilliant piece of kit. It runs games super smooth. And in fact, I'm going to show you guys. Let's have a look. So my machine is just down there. If you can see it, it's a bit dark down there, but it's underneath my thing there. But basically, there is the heart of it there, and it is honestly a really beastly bit of kit. It does the job perfectly. So I'm going to be back in business in Train Sim. I'm going to be using this new PC to make routes, scenarios, and all sorts, and doing obviously the reviews again. So fantastic that I've got that sorted out and got it working again. So routes. So we've got a hell of a lot of routes in progress on British Locomotive Studios, and pretty much I'm just going to go through them all to tell you guys what are the most completed routes out of all of them. So I've got my list here. So pretty much the first set that are expected to be released out of our routes in progress are the Merlin Light Railway, the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and the North Norfolk Railway, which is by Wandering 1500. Now, with the North Norfolk Railway, we're unsure where exactly that's going to go yet, but basically we had a chat with Wandering 1500, who is one of the creators of the route, if that one of the main creators, the main owner of the route, and he was talking about possibly having it hosted on British Locomotive Studios. We're not 100% certain that that's going to happen just yet. He seems pretty sure on the matter that it will happen, but there's also indications that there might be a version on Steam Sound Supreme as well. But obviously there'll be more info on that in the future. But out of all of those, the Merlin Light Railway is the most completed route, and the guys have done a fantastic job on that. Ethan Hunt and Jordan Devison, they've made that route very promising. Actually, it's a fictional heritage railway based in the Midland region, and yeah, pretty much it's quite a picturesque route. Well, you guys saw it in the videos, didn't you? So if you guys haven't seen it in the videos, go and check them out. They're further down in the videos section. You'll see that we did a couple of live streams on it. It has changed since then. A lot more scenery has been updated, but obviously you'll see that in the future. And then obviously after that, we are expecting to see the North Yorkshire Moors Railway to be released, and that is going to be released on Steam Sound Supreme because we are partnershiped up and associated with them on the project. And it's going to be fantastic, really. It really has been such a great bit of work. It's been such a great project. We've had loads of people working on it with us, and it really has been going fantastically well, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful when it's out. And I honestly can't wait until that's released and out of the way to give it to you guys, because I know that everyone's going to enjoy that route. It's all of us, me, Will, John, everyone involved in it has put a hell of a lot of work in the route. And yeah, it's just going to be great to have that out and released to the public. So our second set, so this is like after the first set, so obviously they were the first three routes that are probably closest to completion. Second set shall be sort of later on in 2022, and this is going to be the Spa Valley Railway, which is being produced by BJP, aka Benjamin. And basically he's associated and partnered up with us to bring you a revamped version of the Spa Valley Railway route, which was originally by Jeff Potter. And he's given us permission to update the route and get it more to a modern standards. We're also going to have some treats coming with that route, such as a stock pack and a locomotive model as well. So it'll be absolutely fantastic. And that locomotive model has been donated kindly from Will Burton. And yeah, thank you, Will Burton, for that. That's very kind of you to donate that to us. And yeah, there's a few people involved in that one as well, and that's going to be great as well once that has been released. And then of course after that we've got the Mid Norfolk Railway Phase 2, which is now in BLS ownership. It was a collaboration project with Traction Studios, but the rights have now come down to us, and it's up to us to sort of finish it and release it on the British Locomotive Studios website. So hopefully that will get finished in the not too distant future. It is looking really, really good. Basically, the only things that are left to do on it are the gaps between. The gaps between Garvestone Crossing and Yaxham, and then Yaxham to Dereham also has a gap there. So it's sort of the routes in between Yaxham and Dereham, and in between Yaxham and Thuxton, which are basically there's no scenery. So the Dereham and Yaxham have got scenery and they're looking great, but it's the bits in between that need filling. And once they're filled up, the route is complete, and then we can get to work on the scenarios. And again, there's also going to be a stock pack for the Mid-Norfolk Railway as well. So you guys will have that to enjoy coming with the route as well as scenarios. And our third set, which is the... will be much later in 2022, is going to be the Peak Rail and Ecclesbourne Valley Railway. So Peak Rail has shown fantastic progress. Jake Bonner and Will Braddock have done such a great job on that route. It is looking great. If you haven't seen it, head over to our Facebook page, and basically there is an update on there recently telling you and showing you the progress of the route, and it really is just looking absolutely stunning. So great job, guys. You're doing brilliant work on that. And Ecclesbourne, that is on its research stage still. It hasn't really left the research stage for quite some time. We are still gathering information. We've got the gradient profiles and we've got a few photos, but we could use some more. And pretty much after we've gathered all of the appropriate research, we can sort of get started and move further up from Duffield. So it hasn't moved any further from Duffield from the images that you've seen. It's still there at the moment, and yeah, we need to move it further than that, really. So yeah, we'll get there. But as you can see, there is a lot going on within the team. There is a lot of route projects on the go, so we need to get the ones that are closest to being complete out first before we can continue working on the ones that are further down. But yeah, so pretty much that is our main routes that are set to be released or have a sort of close-ish, you know what I mean, a close-ish due date, because we don't do due dates anymore. We do not say that something's going to be out. We're going to say that something's going to be out when it is finished. It's out when it's out, because I made a mistake of that before. I announced something that's going to be released, and it didn't end up getting released and ended up being pulled back a little bit further than expected. And I'm not going to do that again, because that obviously that lets you guys down as well. You know, lets everybody down, and we don't want that. And yeah, other routes include more fictional railways, such as the Swankage Railway, which I've been working on for a number of years. Some of you guys may have already had it. It's currently discontinued, but it was basically built in 2013, and yeah, it's going through a major revamp and an extension, so it'll be longer than what it was before. And yeah, that'll be an interesting route. It's basically just a southern region heritage railway sort of coastal route, which is really cool. Some of you guys may have already downloaded it or have the original version. But yeah, so that's going to go for a massive revamp as well. So yeah, so we've got lots on the go. I hope this has been helpful to give you guys a sort of understanding and sort of know our range of how long things have got. If I can indeed. But basically there is the listing there. This is on our Discord server. But as you can see, our first set is the Merlin Light Railway, North Norfolk Railway, North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Second set, Spa Valley Railway and Mid Norfolk Railway. And the third set, Peak Rail and Ecclesbourne Valley Railway. So yeah, pretty much. Stay tuned, guys, and that has been the video. I do hope you've enjoyed, and this has given you an insight of what is to come, and you get a general idea of what is coming out. As I say, check the Facebook page to see progress on some routes, and also if you head over to our Discord server, you also see some exclusive pictures and work in progress shots every so often. And yeah, pretty much comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. So thank you for watching. This has been Samuel Beeman of BLS. Goodbye for now.